Welcome back to the Smugsy Show. I'm Smugsy, your host. Almost every Wednesday we meet here to talk about important things and important people. This week I want to touch on Nikki Haley and Tom Brady. It's February 1st, 2023. Both Haley and Brady made big announcements today. Nikki Haley running for president as a Republican, jumping in the primary against Donald Trump. Tom Brady announcing he's retiring for the second time from the Tampa Bucks, retiring from the NFL. For good, he says. We'll see. What do the two have in common, other than making big announcements on the same day? They both have very white teeth. Nikki Haley is the former governor from South Carolina. Her parents are from India, so she's Indian. Not Elizabeth Warren-style Indian, but actually from India. Nikki Haley, if she wins, will be the first woman president. Not only that, though. If Nikki Haley wins, she'll be the first accountant to be president of the United States. Imagine that. Child of immigrants, president of the United States, first accountant. She's got a track record. She's got a track record that's going to win over the American public. The South, the North, the Middle, and the West. Because she's got it all. She's got the color thing down, right? The people who are obsessed with color. She herself is brown. She appointed Tim Scott, a black man, to the United States Senate. On social issues, she's not crazy. While she was governor, the state Senate in South Carolina wanted to pass a bill to make trans people use the bathrooms that match their biological sex. And Nikki Haley said we don't need it. That's so unnecessary. Why are we stirring that pot? But she's conservative. She's pro-life, but she's not crazy pro-life. She's conservative, but she believes Donald Trump lost the election, and she stands up to Donald Trump. That's why Donald Trump respects her. That's why he appointed her to be the ambassador to the United Nations. And she's playing it right, because by jumping in the race and running against Donald Trump, she can't lose, really, because if he wins, he'll appoint her to a cabinet position, and if she wins, then she gets to be president of the United States, and she'll have nothing to do with him. Nikki Haley, who in 2015, when she was the governor of South Carolina, there was a horrendous shooting in Charleston, the Baptist church. 9 people were killed by Dylan Roof, who draped himself in the Confederate flag. As governor of South Carolina, as a conservative governor, Republican governor, she was able to navigate the minefield that was removing the Confederate flag from the South Carolina Capitol. Think about that. Think about what some of these other leaders are trying to do around the country, whether it's on the West Coast or in Virginia. Removing Confederate statues led to unbelievable street violence, disruption, upheaval. Nikki Haley was able to thread the needle of removing a Confederate flag from the South Carolina Capitol. And she is going to be able to thread the needle and win the Republican primary and win the American electorate, because she does what Tom Brady does, and that is fights in high heels. Yeah, she's quoted as saying she wears high heels so that she can kick people with a smile. And that's exactly what Tom Brady does. So, here on the show, you heard it, Nikki Haley, President of the United States as of 2024. Now, she has some competition. Kristi Noem, the governor of South Dakota, Beautiful state, South Dakota. She might throw her hat in. But no, she's a firebrand. She's a little, not Sarah Palin. She's smarter than Sarah Palin, but she's a Trumper. She's too extreme. She's not going to cut it. Trump's history. Nikki Haley's the future. New generation of leadership, just what the Republican Party wants. And here on the Smugsy Show, you heard it first. Nikki Haley, President 2024. And that's it for this week's show. Take care.